Mandela to ghost. I repeat, Mandela to ghost. Are you receiving me? Are you really gonna Mandela to Neo.
See? That wasn't so hard now, was it? Communication received, Mandela. What's up?
You're killing me here, which is honestly quite the accomplishment, all things considered anyway. What's your progress on the lists?
Well, I've looked through everything you gave me. I feel like I have to mention, though, some of what I found is kind of weird, even by my standards.
I wouldn't have sought your expertise out for anything short of weird, unconventional, or even disturbing. Whether I like it or not, it's kind of my thing. What have you got?
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. So, starting from the first one you gave me, the white list, most of the names check out. It's probably the most mundane of them all, aside from a couple of name changes and one missing persons report.
They're still looking, huh?
It's a cold case, but I'm sure someone out there still is.
Wasting their damn time.
Well, moving on to the next list, your red list. I haven't been able to find a single trace of an MMO called Fail Rune. If it ever existed, it's been shut down for a long time and no one else on the internet remembers it. Total case of lost media. Most of the usernames on that list have been changed too.
What about news reports or scientific studies involving unusual lunar activity? Anytime within that 5-year window, and specifically having to do with the Tycho crater.
The only thing I can find is some rantings about moon spiders by tinfoil hat types on dodgy forums. I tried looking into what could be behind it, but the trail ended there.
Because of course that's what carried over. Okay. The blue list?
Yeah, the blue list is the weirdest of them all, actually. Loads of names missing, some changed. A lot of the events you wanted me to look into just flat out never happened. Or if they did, there's no evidence of it. I did find one thing though. The building you mentioned still exists, but when I went to check it out, it looked like it had been abandoned for years.
Well, that's some closure at least. Literally.
There's something else that threw me off about it, actually. I wanted to ask...
What you're gonna say, and trust me, the less you know past what I asked for specifically.
Yes, but there's a name on the list that doesn't make sense.
I'm telling you, it's nothing!
Why? Why did you have me look into that particular name then?
Just covering all my bases. Better safe than sorry. Moving on. Please.
Alright then. Keep your secrets. For now. Moving on to the last, the green list. Most people are accounted for here. However, absolutely no trace of this organization you mentioned, nor any real evidence of paranormal activity linked to it. There are rather unreliable accounts of similar instances to the ones you listed, but that's as far as it goes.
Yeah, that tracks. And it's one less thing to worry about. No competition for our own great work.
Great indeed. So, what's the next move?
Keep eyes and ears on the latest UK reports. Pretty sure I remember hearing something about a British cyberlich or something to that effect. Meanwhile, I'll be looking into some recent whispers of a supposed siren popping up in my neck of the woods. Either way, it should only be a matter of time before I call upon you to do what I cannot, at least from my side of the proverbial pond.
Gotcha. I'll keep up my good tier work while you Americans do... whatever Americans do.
Resting on our laurels and willful ignorance while the outside world burns slowly and painfully around us? Yeah, ideally I'd like to accomplish more than that. The good news is that as far as existential anomalies go, most of these things are atypically more personable than all the others I've encountered previously. So, barring any of them figuring out that they're being used as research subjects, I'd say I've got a better chance now at, well, than I ever did before.
Alright, good luck with that. You know how to find me.
For now. But yes, I'll be sure to keep you posted. In fact, I should have an update ready for you by evening's end. Pacific Standard Evening, that is. Time zones. always seem to throw me off.
Yeah, I'll definitely be asleep then. But, whatever, I'll catch up. Until next time, Mandela.
10-4, Neo. Mandela out. The less you know, the safer you'll be, Tex. I'm sorry. Okay. No going back now. Never again.
Well, he hasn't changed a bit.